Good.
You're welcome, dearly soulmates. I've been receiving a lot of comments from the sections, but don't worry, I'm going to address each one of it. Now, today we'll be talking about waist tightening. So we're having different forms of waist tightening. We are having the 50% waist tightening. We are having the 75% waist tightening, and also we are having the 100% waist tightening. So you might be asking, oh, what's up with 70, 50, which I'm meant to use? So I'm going to tell you when you're to use each of it. So when you're working with people having waist 26 downwards, you can use your 50. Then when you're working about people having with waist 30, 32 upward to, I think, to 36 or 8, it's fine for you to use 75. So when you're working to for others like your fat clients and the likes, you can use with tightening of 100. 100 is the max. So when for the 50% waist tightening, it's actually your 1 inch divided into 2. That is half on the both sides of that leg. Now if you're using your 75%, you're using your 1.5 inches on your taper divided into 2. That's you're having your 7.5. That is your half on the taper plus your 1/4 inch. So by the time you're putting this together, you'll be having your 75. Don't worry about the practical aspect. I'm going to show you everything. This is just a theoretical aspect. I just want you to understand the basics first. Now for your 100%, that is your 2 inches divided into 2. That is one part of your that leg will be having 1 inch and the other will be having another inch, 1 inch on the both sides. So let's quickly run down to the practical aspects. Now your 50%. Now for your 50%, remember I said your 1 inch divided into 2. That's half on the both leg of the dart. Now from here, this is your half, you mark your half, and also here you're having your half, you mark your half. Then you link to your bust points. You link to your bust points. That's for your 50%. Now for your 75%, you're having your 1.5 inch, which is your 1.5 divided by 2. That is, I told you this is your half. When you're having this close to it, that's your 1/4. Some call it 1/4 and some call it 7.5 inch. Each one of it is fine. Alright, so we are using our 7.5 inch as the 75% waist tightening. So you mark your 7.5 inch here. You come to the other side of that. You also mark your 7.5 inch here. Now same thing applies to the 100%. Now for your 100%, you just have your 2. You divide it into 2. That is 1 for one side and 1 for the other side. So I will be using 75 because I love the way it comes out when you are doing your snatching and snitching. So we're using your 75% of it, which is from this place. I'll mark my 75 and I'll also mark my 75. Then you ask a question. Someone asked, I said, okay, by the time I put my this, how is it going to come like? How is it going to look like? Now the first thing you're going to do is to mark your waist. I told you waist we're working with is waist 30 divided into 4. We are having 7.5. You mark your 7.5 plus your dart allowance. Your dart allowance is 1.5. You also add your 1.5 to it. So with this, you know that you've not tampered with your client's measurement. So you link from the bust to your waist. Don't mind if it is actually shapeless for now. By the time you are done closing your darts, it will come out being beautiful. Alright, so you link from here to this place. This slant, don't make it straight, make it slant. Just follow the point to make it slanty. Then for the back too, if you want to get your back dart, from your chest line you come down by 1 inch. Remember what we're actually doing. You also mark your waist, which is 7.5 plus 1.5. Then you link together with your bust. Now you mark your 4. You mark your 4. You mark your 4. Why am I marking my 4? Because that's the nipple points we use at the back, at the front, the same thing. So from this your 1 inch here, you make it slanty here so you know where you're stopping at. So you mark your 7.5 also at the back, then you mark your 7.5 also. So you link up together. So this is for the back and this is for the front. So this is your dart. So you've learned your 50%, 75%, your 100%. So you put all these things into working and show me the outcome. So in our next class, we'll be doing more of the full basics. See you. Bye.